François Laruelle, born the 22nd of August 1937, is a French philosopher, formerly of the Collège Internationale de Philosophie and the University of Paris X, Nanterre. Laruelle has been publishing since the early 1970s and now has around 20 book-length titles to his name. Alumnus of the École Normale Supérieure, Laruelle is notable for developing a science of philosophy that he calls non-philosophy. He currently directs an international organization dedicated to furthering the cause of non-philosophy, the organization Non-Philosophique Internationale. Work. Laruelle divides his work into 5 periods: Philosophy I, Philosophy II, Philosophy III, Philosophy IV, and Philosophy V. The work comprising Philosophy I finds Laruelle attempting to subvert concepts found in Nietzsche, Heidegger, Deleuze and Derrida. Even at this early stage one can identify Laruelle's interest in adopting a transcendental stance towards philosophy. With Philosophy II, Laruelle makes a determined effort to develop a transcendental approach to philosophy itself. However, it is not until Philosophy III that Laruelle claims to have started the work of non-philosophy. Non-philosophy. Laruelle claims that all forms of philosophy are structured around a prior decision, but that all forms of philosophy remain constitutively blind to this decision. The decision that Laruelle is concerned with here is the dialectical splitting of the world in order to grasp the world philosophically. Laruelle claims that the decisional structure of philosophy can only be grasped non-philosophically. In this sense, non-philosophy is a science of philosophy, reception and influence. Until a decade ago, he has been described by Scottish philosopher Ray Brassier as the most important unknown philosopher working in Europe today, and was described by Gilles Deleuze and Félix Guattari as engaged in one of the most interesting undertakings of contemporary philosophy. English language reception of his work owes most to the efforts of Brassier, who published an account of Laruelle's non-philosophy in Radical Philosophy in 2003 and critically incorporated aspects of that work into his own project, set out in Nihil Unbound. Nowadays, Laruelle's international reception is growing, with dozens of titles a year translated and published in English by such publishing houses as Edinburgh University Press, Continuum, Palgrave Macmillan, Columbia University Press, Urbanomic, Sequence and others. Selected bibliography. Articles translated into English. François Laruelle, A Summary of Non-Philosophy, MPLI, The Warwick Journal of Philosophy, Volume 8, Philosophies of Nature, 1999. François Laruelle, Identity and Event, MPLI, The Warwick Journal of Philosophy, Volume 9, Parallel Processes, 2000. François Laruelle, The Decline of Materialism in the Name of Matter, MPLI, The Warwick Journal of Philosophy, Volume 12, What is Materialism, 2001. François Laruelle, The Truth According to Hermes, Theorems on the Secret and Communication, in Paris 9, 18–22. François Laruelle, The End Times of Philosophy, Incontinent. 2.3, 160–166. Philosophie I Phénomène et Différence. Essai sur l'ontologie de Ravaisan, Klinsky, Paris, 1971. Machines Textuals, Deconstruction et Libido d'écriture, Soy, Paris, 1976. Nietzsche contre Heidegger, Theses pour une politique nietzschéenne, Payot, Paris, 1977. Le déclin de l'écriture, suivi d'intrications avec J. L. Nancy, S. Kaufmann, J. Derrida et P. Lacoué Labath, Paris, Orbir Flammarion, 1977. Au-delà du principe de pouvoir, Paris, Payot, 1978. Philosophie to le principe de minorité, Orbir Montaigne, Paris, 1981. Une biographie de l'homme ordinaire, des autorités et des minorités, Paris, PUF, 1985. Les philosophies de la différence. Introduction Critique Paris, PUF, 1986. Philosophie et non-philosophy, Mardaga, Liège, Brussels, 1989. Entente Qu'un. La non-philosophie expliquée aux philosophes, Aubier, Paris, 1991. Terre des identités. Fractalité générale et philosophie artificielle, Paris, PUF, 1992. Philosophie 3 Terre des étranges, Science des hommes, démocratie, non-psychoanalyse, Chimay, Paris, 1995. Principes de la non-philosophie, PUF, Paris, 1996. Dictionnaire de la non-philosophie, François Laruelle et collaborateurs, Chimay, Paris, 1998. Éthique de l'étranger, du crime contre humanité, Chimay, Paris, 2000. Introduction au non-Marxisme, PUF, Paris, 2000. Philosophie IV le Christ futur, un légendaires excels, Paris, 2002. L'ultime honneur des intellectuels, textual, Paris, 2003. Asterisk. Le lot et l'utopie la fin des temps philosophiques, Chimay, Paris, 2004. Mystique non-philosophical usage des contemporains, Harmat, Paris, 2007. Introduction aux sciences génériques, Petra, Paris, 2008. Philosophie non-standard, générique, quantique, philo-fiction, Paris, Chimay, 2010. Antibadio, sur l'introduction du Maoisme dans la philosophie, trans. Robin Mackay, New York, Bloomsbury, 2013, Paris, Chimay, 2011, Terre générale des victimes, Paris, Mille et une Newts, 2012.